Bees Spotlight.
This particular strain of Endler was found by a German doctor called Dr. Wolfgang Staeck, a resident in Berlin back in 2004, and subsequently who the strain was named after. Karen Koemans then got hold of this fish, crossed a Staeck guppy male with a yellow top-sword Endler female, and introduced the new line to the hobby as the Hamburg hybrid Endler strain. Staeck Endlers are rare, extremely active, look stunning, and hardy fish. These Endlers have become famous and popular due to their small size, peaceful temperament, and appealing and unique appearance. These Endlers are suitable for the beginner aquarist and a novelty for the more advanced aquarist collector. Endlers can be found swimming around in large groups, usually with more females than males. Therefore, it would be best if you kept 3 to 4 females to every male. You can keep Staeck Endlers alongside other peaceful species that enjoy the same conditions. These can include fire green tetras, fork-tail blue-eye rainbowfish, hovering zebra loach, marbled hatchetfish, neon green rasboras, and most types of corridors. However, it would be best if you did not house these fish with much larger, more boisterous or aggressive species like betters and cichlids, as they may be harmed or get eaten.
How about no?
In addition, it would be best if you did not keep these fish with other Endlers or guppies if you want to keep your strain pure, as hybridization is inevitable. The aquarium should be heavily planted and include floating plants which will help diffuse bright lighting as well as offer hiding places for fry. The water should be hard and alkaline, and decor is not essential, although you can add some if you want to, as this will provide more places for the fish to graze. These fish come from slow flowing to still waters, therefore a small air-powered sponge filter with a gentle flow is fine. Endlers are excellent jumpers despite their small size, therefore you should ensure your aquarium has a tight-fitting lid. The Staeck Endler displays between 1 and 3 large black spots that look like a mechanical pattern horizontally distributed on their body. They have an intense chromatic iridescent body ranging in various colours and patterns. Occasionally you may find them with an incredible top swordtail, a bottom swordtail, or a double swordtail. It is understood the Staeck Endler, like other Endlers, was collected from the fresh waters in Laguna de los Patos in the Cumana region in Venezuela. They inhabit slow-flowing, warm, hard waters that contain high levels of algae, which gives the lakes and creeks their distinctive green coloration. Staeck Endlers are omnivores and feed on small insects, algae, and plant matter in the wild. Therefore, it would be best to recreate this diet as closely as achievable in the home aquarium. You can accomplish this by feeding them high-quality dried foods such as flakes and granules, as well as live or frozen foods such as bloodworm, daphne, and brine shrimp. Even if you are providing your fish with a balanced diet, you should always supplement this with plant matter. While finding vegetables they will accept can be tricky, you should see some success in offering them small blanched zucchini or shelled and blanched peas. It is easy to differentiate between male and female Staeck Endlers. The males are smaller and much more vibrantly coloured and patterned than the females and possess various swordtails. In contrast, females are much larger, dull and plain looking, and lack the male's swordtail. Like all Endlers, Staeck Endlers are prolific breeders. They give birth to live young around every 23 to 28 days. All that is required is at least 2 females to every male amongst thick planting, and the fish will do the rest. The male would transfer his meal into the female via his gonopodium, where it is then saved and used to fertilise her eggs. Just before the live young are released, the female will start to show a dark black gravid spot near her vent. Endlers can give birth to anything from 1 to 30 babies with each drop, and sometimes more, depending on the mother's age and size. The fry will primarily spend their first few hours of life at the bottom of the tank, where they will consume their yolk sacs. At this point they are most vulnerable to predators, including their mothers and other Endler females. The males seem less interested in cannibalism. Once the fry have consumed their entire yolk sac, you can feed them with baby brine shrimp, powdered fry food, and crushed flake food. They will also snack on algae and microorganisms that develop on aquatic plants or aquarium decor. The males will start to present colour around 4 weeks later. Still, it can take several months before developing the full extent and abundance of colour that characterises Endlers.
Bloopers.
The Staeck Endler displays between 1 and 3 large black splotches. The frick? Splotches? That sounds crap. The Staeck Endler displays between 1 and 3 large It is understood the Staeck Endler, like other Endlers, was collected from the fresh waters in Laguna de los Platos in the Cumana region in Venezuela. They inhabit slow-flowing, warm, hard waters that contain high levels of algae, which give the lakes and the creeks their distinct green colouring. Yeah, that's terrible as well. However, it would be best if you did not house these fish with much larger, more boisterous or aggressive species. Neon green raspberries and mice